Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to demonstrate step by step how to get a full mark on summarized written text. I'm going to speak out loud and explain to you my thought process, so you can get into my head and realize for yourself summarized written text is actually a piece of cake. I'm going straight to the demonstration in this video. If you are new to summarized written text, I highly recommend checking out this video right here for all the best tips and tricks and much more. Without any further ado, let's get started. The time starts now. We have a massive block of text. Firstly, I will spend 1 minute or so to read it through quite quickly to get an overall idea of what this text is about. I'm gonna move my cursor as I read so you know where I am. Please read with me. Okay, I just finished skimming through the text. Now I have an overall understanding of the text, and it has a lot of information about this conference. I'm gonna read this again even more quickly. This time, my goal is to divide this massive paragraph into different parts, because a massive paragraph like this always have several subtopics. You don't need to do this if you are given several paragraphs already. Okay, this part here is the introduction of the annual meeting. It is actually just one long sentence. This part here talks about the participants and what they would do at the conference. This last part here talks about journalists and the fact that they have different access levels. Now I have mentally divided this big block of text into different sessions. I'm ready to start writing. I'm going to summarize each section into one simple sentence or even just a phrase. I'm gonna start with the first section. To create a sentence, I need to choose a subject. What is a keyword here? Event, meeting. I'm gonna try to paraphrase this and use annual conference. I'm going to give it a bit of detail about this conference held in Davos. Held in Davos. Then it talks about all these people that attend this event. How do I summarize these people? I'm gonna use participants. This word appears a bit later in the text. I cannot think of anything else at the moment. It will do. And these participants are from various backgrounds. Just reread this first section to see if there is anything else I can add. These people are CEOs, politicians, and leaders, so I'm gonna add high profile. Now I'm happy with the first section. Just gonna do the same with the second section. I'm reading this again to understand the essence and find some keywords. There are a lot of use of meeting, event, and session. I think this is a keyword that I want to use, but paraphrase as well. Key issues of global concern. I'm just gonna write this down. I think this section is about what I do and discuss in the conference. Now the last section, I'm gonna do the same. Who else takes part in this event? When it comes to numbers, it is easier to paraphrase. I'm just gonna use approximately 500. Approximately 500 journalists also attend the event. In the text, the last few sentences give details about different access levels, so I'm just gonna add that in with different access levels. Okay, now we have 3 simple sentences. At this point, I will no longer look at the original text. I'm just gonna read my own sentences a few times and think about how I can use connecting words to join them together and create a compound or complex sentence. I'm also not too worried about my grammar or spelling mistakes at this point, as I will edit them later. You will find yourself spend a lot of time writing, deleting, rearranging your sentences, which is how it should be done for summarized written text. I'm just rereading my sentences. What I'm trying to do here is to find a subject to start a new sentence. I have high-profile participants in the first sentence and journalists in the last sentence. There are nouns that have equal functions, meaning both participants and journalists attend the event, so I'm just gonna start my sentence with that. There are 2,200 participants. I'm gonna paraphrase that to more than 2,000. Oops, just found a spelling mistake. Ground. I'm using a simple connector and to connect the second part of the subject. I'm replacing the event with the annual conference. I try to paraphrase if I can for this task. Next, I am gonna put the remaining simple sentence within my new sentence, fixing up the spelling and grammar error. What's missing here? A very important word, where, to connect the relative clause to give extra information about the conference. Finally, proofread to get rid of any silly grammar or spelling mistakes. Let's check the word count. 41. Perfect. Anywhere between 30 to 40 is a good number. Yay, 7 out of 7. Now you know how to tackle a summarized written text in real time. Make sure you are also across the scoring criteria and important tips and tricks. If you haven't seen this video, it is a perfect complement to this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.